Welcome into Rogue Football. I'm your host, Jordan Lugo. Thank you so much for tuning in here today. We are getting into our Byron Murphy II 2024 NFL Draft Scouting Report, a 6'1", 308-pound interior defensive lineman out of Texas, 21 years old, a former four-star recruit in 2023. 45 pressures, 5 sacks, 8.5 tackles for loss, 21 stops. Really impressive overall production for Byron Murphy this year and the Texas Longhorns, playing next to T'Vondre Sweat, another really impressive interior defender that'll be in the draft this year. Look, we always talk about natural leverage when it comes to the trenches, but for me, what pops immediately about Byron Murphy II, it's almost unnatural leverage. It doesn't look real how low this guy is able to get and still make plays, right? How he is able to play with incredible leverage. And of course, at 6'1", you would expect him to have really good leverage. But how low he gets and stays in control of his body and able to make plays is something I just haven't really seen in a long time. You also see just an insane amount of effort every single play, whether he's trying to generate penetration, holding the point against a solo block, taking on double teams. He does it with unmatched energy, and you love to see that out of a guy. And guys that bring that type of energy are catalysts up front. You see very good strength overall, a very stout player at 6'1", 308 pounds, even though he won't really be a nose tackle in all likelihood at the next level, right? Texas does ask him to do that a lot, and I think he does reasonably well playing nose tackle, taking on doubles, using his strength, his leverage, and effort, and decent proportional length. But the really exciting stuff is the penetration, the 3-tech style penetration type traits that he brings to the table. I think you get him lined up anywhere inside the tackle in pass rushing situations, and it is on. 20% pass rush win rate in 2023. That is the most of any interior defender in college football last year. Absolutely unbelievable. He explodes off the line of scrimmage, can work laterally to shoot into gaps. He stays low, as I mentioned, really good leverage, has an absolute bag of pass rush moves, a swim, a club, rip, cross chop. The list goes on and on for Byron Murphy II. It's just, like I said, a sight to behold. And you'll see him sometimes look like he's lost a rep early on, or he's in a compromising situation, compromising position, and then all of a sudden he flashes and makes the play. It's unbelievable to see. And the way he's able to take on double teams at his size, sometimes go to the ground and then explode off of his knees to find the ball carrier or create penetration or get a sack, it's really shocking. I know I'm saying a lot of these buzzwords about Byron Murphy, but he is unbelievable. And now I do want to see him play a little bit more in control at times. I think he can continue to improve his execution of his hand moves, but he is so good right now at 21 years old. I think if you want to talk about him not having the arm length, that's probably true for some teams, but I do think that he has good proportional length, as I mentioned before. I don't think he's going to come in and have like sub 30-inch arms or something like that. I think he's probably somewhere in the 32 range, which at 6'1", and the way he uses his length and the way he uses his leverage, I'm good with it, right? For me, this guy is going to be a pass rush menace at the next level who I think can align anywhere inside the tackles for you on all 3 downs. I don't think he's going to be as scheme specific as a lot of folks suggest. I think he can play 3-4 defensive end. I think he can play 4-eye, 3-tech. I think he can even play 5. And I think he can take on doubles for you on the interior and execute at a high level. He's going to be one of the captains of the My Guys Club for me this year. I have a first-round grade on Byron Murphy II. If you want an alignment versatile banshee on your defensive front, this guy's for you. Really appreciate y'all tuning in. If you enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Y'all have a good one.